Shalom, brothers and sisters. So we haven't chatted about Klaus Schwab for a while, and thankfully he's now made another statement. So Klaus Schwab has warned of an era of shock events. Now, before I even read you the article, let me just tell you, this guy's on point. We are looking at the very beginning of a 7-year period, a final week, Daniel's 70th week, the time of Jacob's trouble. And if you read the book of Revelation, you will realize it is an era, 7-year era of shock events. And it will be consistent and it will get rapidly worse and worse as it leads to the end of that week. So the W.E.F recently released an ominous article warning we must prepare for an era of shock events in the near future. No, buddy, you can't prepare. Get right with Jesus is the only prepare that you can make. Schwab's promise that the world is on the cusp of an era of shock events, enduring global leadership, democratic ideals, globalization, and liberal values have been notably challenged, and superpowers are overstretched. The forum further said this period of muddling through means anything can happen in our post-pandemic era, because he has to put the word pandemic in there. Look for global risks to be further exacerbated by unexpected, destabilizing shock events. Now, he's not referring to the book of Revelation. He's referring to what these elites are planning to get us to the beginning of that New World Order control system. The forum warns we should expect a grander scale of cyber attacks that will attack banks, New World Money System, hospitals, retailers, and lead to a halt in worldwide services like flights impacted that will cause people to stay in place. Last but not least, the forum believes an island nation will soon be lost to climate change. So now you've got to ask yourself, seeing who this is coming from, exactly which island nation are they planning to eradicate as proof of climate change? Who is this poor island nation? Who are they going to take down and say, look, climate change, look what's happened? Because that's between the lines exactly what they're saying. And if you go back on the history of his organization, he's very much on point with what they're planning ahead of what they plan, because megalomaniacs and crazy people like to tell you what's going to happen before it happens. The same way that arsonists like to stand in the crowd and watch the fire brigade work on the building that they set on fire. This is the same situation. And know for a fact, God will deal with all these people. They do not get off scot-free. Shalom.